Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Just past the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
21.
From the 36, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. On second down, a run with Breida. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go. 180.
Check. Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. They'll roll him out right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 32 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 54. Hero, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Fox trap.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Sammy Watkins the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's go, Heavy.
Pilot, 64, weak.
What you got, Heavy?
Relax.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa able to get him for a loss of about 3. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Single receiver. Buzz. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. I got you, boy. I got you.
I don't need to.
56. Mike, 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
His team showed up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
36.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first.
Switch.
Yellow.
56 to Mike.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
56. Mike's 56. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Eluding the... Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. 20, 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Four yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Hey, 57, 57.
56. 56, right there, 56. 65, 65. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Check 52.
Hey, 43.
54, Mike, 54.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and this one's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
You ain't got nothing. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Echo. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. 51's the mic, boy. 51's the mic.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Yellow.
Let's go one more. Go. Mike, 50.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Check.
15.
Mike 5-4.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
15.
Smoke.
Hey, color.
51, Mike.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Let's get off the field.
And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. We don't want this.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Alpha. 56, right there. 56. Switch up.
Yellow.
Check. Fresno. Mike 56.
Now Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Attack. Hey, 57 color.
Charlie.
Mahomes now to throw. On the move to his left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. This is Mostert, and an alley to run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey, gun. Stay hot.
On first down, Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
We got this.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Big Ed.
43.
Hayward. 56.
Now here's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. James now to return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Hey, Haywood.
44. Mike, 44.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
On first down, here's Breida. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 65 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's at the 50. Broken tackle. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And
oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Garoppolo looks to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Switch.
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Delta.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will be taken in at the 1. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
43!
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers.
21.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that, they fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Let's go now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So the victory here for San Francisco.